Hello, my name is Diego Garcia, and today I'm going to talk about from landscape architecture to conservation agriculture, a TED talk given by Thomas Waltz. First of all, like introduction, we need to define what is the conservation agriculture studio. It's a highly collaborative methodology that seeks the land to scale set of landscape architecture to land in need. In other words, it's rebuilt infrastructure in large-scale systems within active farmland. This idea started with Thomas Waltz when he graduated from college and realized that agriculture is the largest contribution of pollution in the United States. And he gave this idea how the way we feed us is killing us. And this is something that I understand because I know what is agriculture, I know what is farming, and I know how we use some chemical products, some pesticides, some fertilizations, and know how these things can have some consequences in the human health. And I know that is we contaminate the soil and the water. This idea started with one project in Albemarle County that involves 18 years of work. In the first year, they did a planning map. And what is this? This is a map that said what they are going to do and how they are going to do it. The first thing that they do was to fix the waterways to create a habitat for amphibians. Then they realized that they can burn everything to create more biodiversity. So they burn all the land, they asked for the owner of the land and they said, hey, can we burn everything? And he said yes. And they realized that everything started to burn again a new life. After this, the neighborhoods realized that they want to do this with his land, and they said, okay, do it with my land, and they do it. Nowadays, 2,200 acres are with this treatment. Second, in my second idea, or the second idea is that they realized that and they started to work with conservation biologists to see that they can improve the biodiversity of a land. So they go to New Zealand, to a land of 3,300 acres of sheep, cattle, citrus, and crops. And you know that New Zealand is a rainforest land. They realized that New Zealand had borderline disaster. There is a part of New Zealand that is very affected because of the erosion. So they did a cultural research and they had the help of Maui culture, the culture of the tribe that lives in New Zealand. So they realized that they need to work in the rainforest trees. So they started to put again and to reforest this, and they put again 600,000 rainforest trees, and then they realized they can play with the wetlands, and they create 14 new islands, and they create a river. Also, to improve the amphibians biodiversity, and then play also with some plants to protect the crops and protect the citrus that was in the farm. And also they create a bridge connecting two areas. One area for the Maori culture. There was a very important place for this culture and the farming land. Also, they realized there was a problem with one native species of New Zealand, that was the tuatara, the last descendant of the dinosaurs. This animal is too special because to gestate one egg takes 1 year. So, and they were so and they were so secure because in New Zealand no was any mammal, so they adapted to live without humans. And when the humans start to live in New Zealand, they have problems. So they built a predator-proof enclosed 80,000 trees for only the Tatura, so they can live. And also they use some audios to call the sea bears because the sea bears have a relationship, a benefit relationship with the Taturas. Nowadays, the Tatura are new. Nowadays are 62 new Taturas in the closure, and this is a work that takes 12 years of work. In conclusion, in my opinion, the conservation agriculture studio is a work that includes restoration, ecology, soil science, article, civil engineering, agriculture, and all of these areas work together to improve one thing: the biodiversity, the animals, and the humans. And they work together because they want to help the earth and save it. Thank you.